All right, first of all, I juggle 1. Now 2. You're not laughing now. Now 3. And the crowd goes wild. And into the first trick, this is a big one. This is the over-the-shoulder trick. Now under the leg. Now bounce it off my foot. Now this is a big one, folks. This is the one that really sends me away talking. This is the one I call the big deal. Never could figure out how to end this thing. Thank you very much. This is too much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I didn't expect this. Thank you. Thank you. This is too much. Okay. Thank you. Okay, folks. My name is Steve Martin. I'll be out here in just a moment. And we're going to get rolling. We got a nice audience. How many people are here tonight? Just a few people. Okay, we have an exciting show. Following me, we're going to have kind of a surprise Elvis Presley. And we're going to have Beatles reunion tonight, too. Rolling Stones and Queen of England will be here, right? We got her. And we have Patty Hearst is going to be here. So she's got a lot of new jokes in her act, and it's really fun. And we have the Broderick Crawford dancers. So let's get going. Here we go. Hey! Isn't that happy? You just can't sing a depressing song when you're playing the banjo. You can't go, oh, death and grief and sorrow. Just, I think everyone who's out of work should be given a banjo. Instead of money, and they could just go home and go, everything's great. Can you imagine the sound of 9 million banjos? People in Canada be going. Okay, here we go. I just like to keep the humor rolling. Thank you. As Comedic said, I'm Steve Martin, and I'll be out here in a minute. While I'm waiting for me, I'd like to jump right into kind of a Sacco Baffo comedy routine. This has really been a big one for me. It's the one that kind of put me where I am today. I'd like to start right off. This is really a big one. A fabulous glove into dove. The napkin trick. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be coming out on a record pretty soon. If you want to down to the big one. This is the one I call the candle trick. Use this candle here. Drum roll, please. Oh, thank you. Probably wondering what this is. This is the Chinese mystery pagoda box of the dead. That's what it is. Here's an oldie but goodie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I must insist on your absolute silence during the course of this next trick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the toilet float trick. The Mystic Oriental lighting, please. Much better. The Mystic Oriental music. Oh, wisdom, virtue, beauty, truth, art, nature, certainty, courage, justice, freedom, God, and immortality. Oh, infinite self of being beyond one's own true pragmatic metaphysics. It's supposed to disappear. Cool it! Return! 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 Return, you fool! It's headed for the John!
I think I'll have fish.
Fish? You have fish?
Yeah.
Well, you know
like
something?
This,
By the way, this is the weirdest waiter in the world. This restaurant has the weirdest waiter.
Well, why do we come here if he's such a bad waiter?
You wait and see. He's absent-minded.
He's absent-minded?
Absent-minded, weird.
I don't.
Good evening. Here's your water.
Oh.
And here's your glasses. Okay, now what'll you have?
Thanks a lot.
What do you have?
The halibut steak with the Roquefort on the salad.
Okay, now what'll you have?
I'll have the hamburger with the onion rings.
Okay, now what'll you have?
I said halibut steak with Roquefort on the salad.
It's a popular dish. Another fella just ordered that. Now, you both want coffee?
Yes.
Two coffees, okay.
Yeah.
Now, how about a little coffee with your meal?
Yeah,
Okay, now either of you want coffee?
Coffee?
Both of us will have.
2 coffees, certainly. I'll be back with your salads in just a moment.
This guy is ridiculous. Look, I didn't come here for a bath.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't?
Okay, here's your 6 coffees. And your iced tea. Now, the cook says he's never heard of halibut cookies.
Halibut steak.
Well, you better make up your mind.
Tommy, this is ridiculous. You don't start off with 6 coffees and a meal. I didn't order it. I didn't order it.
Okay, now here's your eggs Benedict under glass. Hot dog, hold the onions. Fortune cookie with your side of milk in a dish. And we can't make the prune malt. Sorry.
He always forgets my prune malt.
Yeah. Well, I'd say let's just forget the whole meal.
No, I'm not gonna. Hey, trust me.
I did not.
And here's your change. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, $10,000. Thank you, and come again.
Thank you.
Table for 2?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Sit right down.
What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna go to the track and put it all on Big Red.
Oh, the sun shines bright
On my old Kentucky home, on my old Kentucky home, far away.
Okay, we're having a good time now. Isn't that happy? When you're with me, it's like being at Shakey's Pizza all the time. Everybody sing along. Away down upon the Swanee. I just like to keep the humor rolling. gosh, my shoelace is untied. Oh, I love playing jokes on myself. Well, here's something you don't often see. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you people are wondering if Steve Martin is my real name, whether I've changed it for show business or anything like that. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have changed my name, and there's a reason for that. My real name is So my parents had a sense of humor, and my sister's name is Hill. My mother would go out to call us for dinner, and she'd go Hill. That's why we got kicked out of the neighborhood. So. See, a lot of parents forget that kids grow up and they give them kid names. You know, it's like, oh, Puddinhead. Come on over here, Puddinhead. How old are you now? I'm 42. It's Professor Puddinhead. You know, I'll tell you something. Names are so important. If you have some money and you want to put it in a bank, you're going to put it in a place with a big name, you know, like Security First Trust and Federal Reserve. And you're going to pass on the places like Fred's Bank. Hi, come on in. I'm Fred. Give me your money. I'll put it right here. I got it for you. 1,500? Shake on it, pal. I'll give it back. I got a great dirty trick you can play on a 3-year-old kid. See, kids learn how to talk from listening to their parents. You know, they hang around, and when finally they get it, and they go, Mama. Oh, congratulations. So what you do, if you have a 3-year-old kid and you want to play a dirty trick on him, whenever you're around him, you talk wrong. So now it's like his first day in school, you know, and he raises his hand. May I Mambo dog face to the banana patch? Give that kid a special test. Okay, guys, excuse me. I have this water out here just in case. You know how it is when you go to a party or something and you don't have a drink in your hand and you feel kind of awkward. You feel like the wife of Bozo, and your hands are this big, and you're trying to figure out what to do with them, and you're going, oh, well, how's it, what's been happening? But as soon as you get a drink, you know, it's like, thank you. See, and I meet girls this way, by looking cool. You know what I mean? It's like the important thing is a great opening line. First you spot the girl, you know. Yeah, I make a lot of money. I just bought me a new car. Pretty excited about it, too. It's a prestige car. 65 Greyhound bus. Put a lot of money into that baby, too, you know. Put a new dog on the side. You can get up to 30 tons of luggage in one of those things. Yeah, but I make my money in the stock market. I don't know if you know anything about the stock market or not, but if you do, you'll appreciate this. I bought cardboard when it was 14 cents a ton. And it's up to 16 cents now. Well, let's see. I bought 3 tons of it, so that would be... Well, you figure it out. When I bought it, I made a special deal where I only had to keep 2 tons of it at my house. So listen, you want to come over to my place? Well, look, just in case hell does freeze over, where can I reach you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Correct. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Good script. nothing funny in this. Here you are, boys. We're through censoring your show.
What would have happened if George Wallace had been elected president?
Yes, sir. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to make some reservations on the next boat leaving for Australia.
All right. Is that one-way or round trip?
One way will be fine.
All right. Now, do you want that first class or tourist?
Well, it really doesn't make any difference. I just want to get out.
Okay. One last question. How many people in your party?
180 million.
Everything you've ever seen was all reversed and tossed about. And left around there'd be no doubt. You wondered too, and all you said came out like this. I wonder what would happen if what happened here. What would happen here?
You know, in many ways, our CBS show was like a school. We were all students majoring in the art of making people laugh and sing, and sometimes even think.
Yeah, and a special member of our group graduated with honors and huge success. Welcome one of our former writers, Mr. Steve Martin.
All right. You know, the typewriter you used to use is still just right where you left it, the typewriter. We haven't touched it at all.
The paper's still empty.
Well, you know, I learned so much from you guys back then. I was always hopeful that I could return and repay the favor, and
Thank you.
here I am. I really appreciate it. And
Nice to meet
you know, this is such a nutty business we're in. I think it was the great showman Flo Ziegfeld who said, "A man never stands so tall as when he stoops to help someone else." Exactly. I believe that show people are the most generous, caring, and exciting people I know. So here we are after all these years. What a time we had. Those were the days.
You know, Steve, you're a big movie star now. I was wondering, do you miss live performances?
Well, yes, I do. I miss the give and the take. But most of all, I miss
The spontaneity.
Well, tell you what. Why don't I have my people call your people and we'll do lunch? Great. Ciao. Adios. Love ya. Steve Martin, just a terrific guy. You know the thing I really like about him, Tom, is you never know what he's going to say next.
Yeah.